I got one more question before we jump into the case. I heard you mention an ALR hearing. What is that, and why is that important to your client's livelihood?
So with a DWI, this is another reason why they're so complicated, right? If you have a DWI, it's because you're driving or supposedly driving, right? And because it's connected to driving, essentially it deals with your license. Getting your license is a privilege, not a right. A lot of people hate hearing that, but it's just the truth. That's what case law has said. It's a privilege, not a right. And the reason that they say that is because you have to take a test to get this right to drive, right? To get the privilege to drive. You can't be blind and drive, but you can be blind and have a kid. You have a right to have kids. You have a right to have a house and have your house protected. It doesn't matter if you're blind or if you can't hear. That's what your rights are as a human being. So all those regular rights you can have, but driving does come with restrictions. So because they say that, essentially what they're going to say is that the law can be written to where you have to take the action. You as a regular person or through your lawyer have to take the action of preventing your license from being suspended. So it's automatically suspended. And the way that it's handled is, so there's civil court, there's criminal court, but there's another type of court that a lot of people sometimes it's hard to understand. It's the administrative courts, right? And so the best example I can give is Social Security Administration. Whenever something goes wrong and you're trying to ask for something, you go through the Social Security Administration and the administrative court. There's a judge who's going to make a decision and listen to both sides. They're going to just make a decision based on that stuff. It's never the same rules of evidence. There's always like these exceptions. And that's essentially what an ALR, an administrative license revocation. And so you can ask for a hearing and essentially fight it. What they're able to do that's very different than a civil court or a criminal court is that they can just do a paper suspension where you're fighting the case. They give you the papers that the police filled out, and then they don't have to call the police. And so it can become very complicated.